that turned out for the first workshop. Very happy that all these young people keen to listen to this, to what we had to offer in the workshop. I think it says that Liberia is ready to move. Young people are ready to start a business, especially in a specific sector like IT, and what IT can do in other sectors, how IT can do in other sectors. I think for me it's very tremendous. The Liberia IT Revolution is a project that is brought to you guys, you IT aspirants, you IT business people. I guess some people already have the IT company, and some people are aspiring to be IT professionals, all right? But it's brought to you by a couple of organizations. One is the Business Startup Center, which is my organization, or my entity. And what we do, it's we're promoting small medium enterprise, what we call SMEs today in our country, small medium enterprise. We're trying to expand the landscape of entrepreneurship in Liberia.
Well, as you may know, IT is kind of the general phenomenon globally, and there are no businesses or institutions now that survive in the absence of technology. And as such, we realize that IT being that kind of steering power to technology, we needed to kind of encourage, create the kind of space that will allow people that have IT proposals, business ideas, to afford them that opportunity to be able to work along with them to bring their ideas to life. ALAP in this project is to work with you, give you the needed training, the needed skills, introduce you to technology, connect you with other kind of experts, technology experts that can help refine and mold your proposal and equip you as well. Because trust me, in IT business, you have to be part of the game, you have to be part of the production. That is, you have to have the skill to run the business. And so our being here is to ensure we give you that needed skill. Maybe not all of them, but we give you the space as an incubating point where you can come and sit in the corner there, have access to internet, computer, do your work. If you're having a problem, you call us on, we help you. You have a large push. So I had a smaller space before, and we touch lives, right? Now we are in this bigger space. We encourage you to come in here, learn, think about good businesses. IT businesses are everywhere. Every sector needs kind of IT skill, need kind of IT service. And so even as we go through this workshop and after here, begin to think what you can do to be able to set up a business. What you can do, because the IT business is going to be setting up is not just to profit you, but it's going to profit the nation. And through you, a lot of people are going to be encouraged into IT.
These are some of the partners we're so excited to work with iLab, and to work with this project, because it's bringing together that sort of focus on employment and looking at IT. And when you consider the opportunities of these new technologies, if you just look back over the last 10, 15 years, in 2001, in all of Africa, I believe 25 million people had cell phones. 2012, it was up to 650 million people. That is a growth rate of 2,600%. And that's 2012. I mean, where are we now, in 2015?
22% of global mobile broadband penetrations are expected. That's double the penetration rate of 2011 and 4 times as high as in 2009. So that shows you the phenomenal growth that's occurring in the sector. 3 billion people, roughly 40% of the world's population, use the internet. 2/3 of those 3 billion are from the developing world.
It will allow new businesses to be established. It will allow new services to bloom the market, and also kind of improve employment.
I started a business last year called Cookshop.biz. Cookshop is Liberia's first .com company. And what that means is it's a business where the business transaction takes place online and in the real world. So what Cookshop was is, it's a company where you can go online, you interact, you can order something and it's brought to you, right? There were two people, people in the back. Let's just keep it down a little bit. Thank you. Please. So there were two people involved in the company. There was myself and my business partner, Mlento Wesley. Mlento is in Accra right now. He works for a company called SGS. When Ebola hit, a lot of companies left from Liberia and they went to neighboring countries. So he was working here with SGS. They went to Accra. He's there with them. We're both ICT professionals. We've been working in Liberia for a few years. Sorry. My background is in branding and communication. And what that means is I create marketing and branding materials. I'm also a programmer, but not as strong a programmer as my partner Mlento, right? And so that's where the two of us come together as business partners. I can create the front, he can create the machine behind it, and we work together. All right?
Entrepreneurship, it's a very new concept for us in Liberia. I know we're doing businesses, but entrepreneurship is really thinking out of the box, looking at the opportunities that are here in our country, and how can we develop ideas to capture these opportunities. So the BAC focus is to expand entrepreneurship in Liberia. How can we get more young people in Liberia to create that?
Since it is open, however, our target groups are people that have really good business plan ideas, and we're going to be working with those set of people over time. We're going to incorporate as much business plan ideas as possible, but we're going to now allow them to enroll into a kind of competition. And as the competition evolves, the brighter ideas are going to keep moving on to the front.
Telco, as we all know, it's a SOE, that is the state-owned enterprise. And they have the mission of providing high quality and affordable communication and high standard customer service for Liberia. That's the mission of Telco. That means it has been licensed to provide telecommunications infrastructure and services throughout Liberia. So our major services include voice and data. I hope everyone's getting me. Okay, so like I said, we have two services, major services, voice and data. So for our voice, we have the traditional voice service through the CDMA network. As we know, the traditional service would be the technologists are here, the circuit switch, right? So we have that through our CDMA network. So this CDMA network, a little bit information about it. It has a capacity for 600,000 subscriber lines, and which can provide fixed wireless, fax, mobile services, wireless internet, and what we call push to talk, PTT.
The number of turnout today says that a lot of people are ready now to create different kind of IT business, from apps to software to all kinds of stuff that they can make money out of, but also make the society more competitive as compared to other countries in the region when it comes to information technology.
This program will also know that from the presentation of presenters, they educate on what the whole IT system should be for them and how we should go away and how to grow deeply of the IT system.
But now these days, internet have become so simple that you don't have to go to go and be checking for people that you go on internet, you go on information, you get information from there.
Most people feel like when we talk about IT or we talk about internet, it's all about Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, and that's not it. You have to be creative. You have to be creative. You go online. At times, you get some information about websites, you get some information about building things, and you just make research. I mean, that's why Google is there. You put in whatever thing you want to learn, you put it there, you get it. I mean, you can develop on it bit by bit. And I assure you that women, we are brilliant people, we are very smart. And when you get to something, you say you want to do it, then be at your best.
What have you learned from today's workshop?
Oh, for today's workshop, I actually learned a lot. Because today, they are like helping us to be productive, teaching you apprenticeship, and also helping you to know about entrepreneurship, like having your own business, being innovative, being creative, and open up your mind to the outside world at large.